What's going on, everybody? So, second one for a Monday. Small repair on a boxside on a 2014 F-250. This is the infamous code RR from Ford. It is the tinted clear coat code. Now, I know a lot of paint manufacturers are coming out with different variants of this code. PPG DBC has a whole rack of variances for it. But with PPG, we don't have to put the tinted clear coat over it. They have an old school mix. It sprays just like a true candy, or a true tri-stage, I should say. It is, you go in, as you can see, I got the repair area sealed up. Actually, I used epoxy sealer on this. Works great. It has a great holdout, especially against rock chips behind the rear tire. So what you do is seal it up. I'll go through and I'll base fix the whole box side. What base fix is a clear coat. It's a mid-coat clear, as some of you guys might know it. Fills in any sand and scratches so the metallics don't lay funny in any of your sand and scratches. We have this prepped out with 600 and a gray Scotch-Brite pad, just because I usually get them a little bit flatter than this, but I didn't know if this box side had been repaired before, and I didn't want to get into somebody else's tinted clear coat and start affecting the colors. So we did a real light scuff on it with 600 and a gray Scotch-Brite pad. So I'm going to come in here with my ground coat and cover this area. Make sure I get coverage on this area, and then I'll pull a blend coat just to the top of it, and that'll kind of step our ground coat out. So I'll put some pictures up, but you'll see the first coat's going to be a little bit different color. It's not going to be as deep as in a vivid as a red as what's on there. So we're going to let that flash, and we'll come back in with our second coat, which is our mid coat. In DBC, all it is 1605 and 1606 mixed into a DBC 500. We'll get coverage, and then we'll blend that out as well. So one thing I wanted to say, you know, a lot of guys fight blending colors, especially a lot of the younger guys that haven't been in a long time. Use the vehicle to your advantage. Use style lines and use door handles. Try not to pull a blend dead in the center of an open panel. You know, I've been spraying for 15 years now. And a lot of the times I'll kind of look at the car and see where I can pull blends. I'll pull a diagonal blend, or I'll pull a blend across around a door handle, you know, blending my color out. Now when you hear me say blend, that is going to be blending color. I don't blend clear coat. I don't burn in clear coat. So when I say blend, that will be a color blend with a full clear coat panel to panel. There was some discussion earlier this year about PPG's statement about what is an acceptable full panel blend, and we'll get into that in a different video. But for this one's pretty straightforward. We're going to come in, we're going to lay down our base coat, we're going to come in, lay down our mid coat, blend our mid coat out, and we're going to clear the whole side with EC 520. We'll be running it out of SATA 13 RP 5000. So hopefully everything will come out good. We're actually a day ahead of schedule on this one. Didn't plan on having this one in paint till tomorrow, but the repair area was small. We threw the heat lamp on the primer, and we should be shipping this one out tomorrow midday. So I'll post some videos up of the actual application process and some pictures of the steps through the way. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. You guys can also follow us on Instagram. It's Marcus_Mooney_. We post a lot of stuff on there. It's actually where I got kind of the whole networking thing going. So you guys check it out. All right, so we got the first coat on the F-250 Ford RR. As you can see, I got a blend right about in here. I kind of use that body line to break it off a little bit. Wanted to pull it out and make sure I got a good step out and not have a hard line of the base coat when I go to drop my mid on it. So got the mid all mixed up, just letting this flash up for a few minutes. We're gonna come in and drop our mid coat on it and check our color. We're gonna do a letdown panel. Let me show you guys what a letdown panel is. So this is a typical spray out card. It is labeled white. It's a light gray, medium gray, darker gray, and then a black. So what we do is we put our base coat on here just as we're applying it onto the box side. And then with a normal color, base coat color, you'd be all set. This would be all it is. Check it, you know, if you got to adjust your air pressure, do a little tinting, what have it maybe. But with a candy, what we're gonna do, or a tri-coat, I keep calling it candy. It's not a true candy, so apologies. With a tri-coat, what we're going to do is we're going to spray one full coat of tri-coat on this. And then after that's dry, we're going to mask it halfway through and spray another coat. That's going to give us our 2, and we just keep moving that paper down. So then it goes 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, however you lay it out. Usually 3 coats will usually do it. But this is key for a tri-coat. You gotta know how many coats of candy, or how many coats of top mid coat to put on there. If you don't, you're spraying blind. So we get a shot here real quick, and we'll see what we come up with. All right, so we got the mid coat on. It actually took 2 coats to cover to get the tint right. This side of the truck has been already repaired along with the hood. There's some obvious signs, some cleared over rot chips, some sanding scratches, some orange peel. I can kind of see that doesn't match right. And I'm thinking whoever did this previously didn't get a whole lot of mid coat on there, because honestly, once I put my base coat down, it was really close, a lot closer than I expected it to be. I had sprayed a newer F-150 this summer. It was way more ruby red than this, and the F-series are all sprayed in the same plant. So we got it in base, got it in mid. We're giving it a few minutes to flash up, come in with the clear coat. Again, the clear coat's going to be EC520 out of a 1.3 SATA RP5000. So that's pretty much it. As you can see, you can kind of see where I pulled my blend up in here. Kind of use the body lines, trick the eye a little bit. You know, if the blend's a little off, it's all about deception. So that's what it is. For you guys that don't know what blending is honestly, it's a deception of the eye. It tricks the eye into not seeing a fade as it would to see a butt match. So say you have a fender, you paint just the fender, you put it up to the door and it doesn't match. Well, most of the time, that fender that didn't match the door, if I were to take that base coat and blend it out, you'd never see it. So it's all in trickery, to be honest with you. If that's even a word, I don't even know if that's a word. But we're gonna use it. So we're ready for clear coat here in the next couple minutes. 2 coats of EC520, 1 coat. You guys gotta let your clear flash. You have to let your clear flash a good amount of time, depending on the clear coat you're spraying. I do have some speed clears that, you know, they're back to back, but speed clears obviously, honestly, don't give you the depth you're looking for. They tend to die out because they have a lot of solvents in them that make them fast. So the new EC series from PPG is a great option. They got the 520, the 530, and the 550. 20 is your production, 30 is a little bit slower than the 20, and the 50 is it's more for an overall. The 520, I would push it down the side of a car, no problem. I did spray the EC530 when they came out with that. Stuff was pretty slow. I was getting a lot of solvent pop, but I was also heavy-handed. I was spraying with a 1.4 for a clear gun at the time. I've actually just dropped down and waiting for my needle and tip set to come in for my 5000. That's a 1.2. And I demoed a 1.2 last week on a Traverse Unicide that I did, and it was awesome. Stuff laid out like glass. But on that aspect, I'll do some clear coat videos tomorrow. I don't have anything to shoot yet tomorrow, but maybe that'll give me a chance to talk a little bit about clear coats and kind of the production side of it and what we're looking for. A lot of guys that run production know what I'm talking about when they're talking about matching clear coats. Now, if you have a classic, you want that baby to be glass. Doesn't matter what that, I'll take that back. You want the clear coat to lay out like glass, but you can always wet sand and buff it to your desired gloss, to your desired finish. But with production, we got to match the peel that is on the truck, so it's not obvious that the truck has been repaired. But we'll get in more into that in another video. So we'll be running some clear coat here in the next few minutes, and you guys stick around.